Aging is a journey we all embark on, but how gracefully and energetically we age is a matter of choice and strategy. Imagine waking up every morning with vigor, sharp memory, strong muscles, and freedom from the invisible chains of blood sugar swings, fatigue, or aches. As a physician who has worked with thousands of seniors, I can affirm the key to longevity and vitality is neither complicated medicine nor expensive supplements, but rather the simple, right foods we put on our plates every single day. Today, I'm going to share a paradigm-shifting approach: 8 zero-carb, zero-sugar superfoods that have transformed the lives of countless elders in my practice. Not only will I explain the science, but I'll also blend in stories from real patients, the latest research, and time-tested wisdom for both the US and global readers. Stay with me till the end. You'll learn practical tips, hidden dangers of popular healthy foods, and why these 8 superfoods can change the trajectory of your health regardless of your age. Let's begin with a critical realization. Aging bodies are not the same as younger bodies. Many dietary recommendations for seniors still repeat mantras from decades ago: whole wheat toast, low-fat yogurt, heart-healthy cereal. Yet these may be quietly undermining your metabolic resilience. As we age, insulin resistance increases, muscle mass declines, a process called sarcopenia, and our cells become less flexible in managing sugar surges. Research now shows that frequent spikes in blood sugar, regardless of calorie intake, speed up aging, foster inflammation, and erode muscle and brain function. Why are carbohydrates problematic for seniors? Carbohydrates aren't inherently evil. Young, active bodies handle them well. But with age, we lose some of the enzymes and flexibility needed to manage glucose. The result? More glucose lingers in the bloodstream, damaging blood vessels, nerves, eyes, and kidneys. Many healthy carbs like oats, brown rice, even some fruits, can trigger these surges. The consequence? Higher risk of diabetes, dementia, frailty, heart disease. Key lesson: aging requires a pivot. Instead of low-fat, whole-grain dogma, seniors need foods that minimize blood sugar swings, preserve and build lean muscle. Deliver dense micronutrients, are easy to chew, digest, and prepare. Provide satiety, keep you full longer. Think back to the last time you felt truly great after a meal. Did it energize you for hours, sharpen your mind, or make you want to take a nap? For seniors, every meal is either a medicine or a slow-acting poison. Over my decades as a physician, I've seen far too many patients crippled by hidden sugars in their diet: pasta, whole grain bread, crackers, low-fat snacks. The same people, when guided towards zero-sugar, zero-carb superfoods, often experience a visible rebirth: more energy, less joint pain, clearer thinking, better sleep. Food can be the fastest, most reliable way to reverse aging at the cellular level. But it must be the right kind of food, not just healthy-sounding options. Many trendy superfoods are overrated: exotic berries, powdered supplements, or costly juices. Instead, let's focus on 8 foods that are affordable, accessible, proven by real science, and easy to enjoy daily. If I had to recommend only one food for seniors to eat every single day, it would be the humble egg. Why? Because an egg is nature's most complete, affordable, and biointelligent protein source. It's easy to chew, quick to cook, and packed with the nutrients most aging bodies desperately need. Let's break down the science. Protein power. As we age, we lose muscle, sarcopenia, which is linked to frailty, falls, poor immunity, and even early death. Eggs contain all the essential amino acids, especially leucine, the key trigger for building muscle via the mTOR pathway. Micronutrient density. One egg yolk provides a treasure trove of vitamin B12, choline for brain and liver health, vitamin D, lutein, zeaxanthin for eye protection, and fat-soluble vitamins like A, E, and K2. Choline superiority. Choline is crucial for memory, focus, and protecting against fatty liver, a silent epidemic in seniors. Satiety and blood sugar. Eggs keep you full, stabilize energy, and prevent the carb cravings that spike glucose and lead to crashes. Affordable and practical. Eggs are cheap, versatile, and accessible, even for those on a fixed income. Cholesterol myth busted. The old dogma that eggs raise cholesterol and cause heart disease is now outdated. In most people, dietary cholesterol in eggs does not significantly affect blood cholesterol or heart disease risk. Real-world example. I once worked with a 76-year-old woman struggling with low energy, muscle weakness, and pre-diabetes. She replaced her morning toast with 2 eggs and half an avocado. Within a month, her blood sugar stabilized, her muscle strength increased, and she no longer needed a mid-morning snack. Practical tip: choose pasture-raised eggs whenever possible. They have higher omega-3, vitamin D, and antioxidant levels. Cook them in ways you enjoy: boiled, poached, scrambled, or as an omelet. Sardines are one of my all-time favorite secret weapons for reversing the effects of aging, especially for those on a budget. They are small but mighty, packed with direct omega-3s, EPA, DHA, high-quality protein, and bone-building minerals. Why sardines? Omega-3 powerhouse. Most plant-based omega-3s, ALA, are poorly converted to EPA, DHA as we age. Sardines give you these fats directly, supporting your brain, heart, and fighting inflammation at its root. Muscle and bone support. Each can, with bones, contains protein and absorbable calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, and vitamin D. These nutrients are essential for strong bones and muscles. B12 and selenium. Vital for energy, red blood cell formation, detoxification, and nervous system protection, common deficiency points in seniors. Low toxin risk. Being small and lower on the food chain, sardines contain far less mercury or toxins than larger fish like tuna or mackerel. Shelf-stable and affordable. Canned sardines are cost-effective, easy to store, and ready to eat. Ideal for seniors who cook less often. Patient story. A retired veteran came to me with persistent joint pain, high triglycerides, and memory lapses. Swapping his processed snacks for sardines, with olive oil, thrice a week, his pain decreased, cholesterol improved, and he felt sharper within 2 months. Tips for enjoying sardines. Choose sardines packed in olive oil. Avoid soybean, canola oil. Add to salads, mashed avocado, or eat with boiled eggs. Start with half a can if you're new. Taste adapts over time. If there is one food I wish every senior would at least try once a week, it would be beef liver. This is the forgotten superfood of Western medicine, and ironically, was a staple for our grandparents before the age of processed foods. Why is beef liver a nutritional miracle, especially for older adults? Unmatched micronutrient density. Beef liver is the most concentrated natural source of preformed vitamin A, retinol, a nutrient that supports vision, skin, immune defense, and even gene expression. While carrots are famous for helping your eyes, the form of vitamin A in beef liver is up to 10x more bioavailable for humans. Vitamin B12 and folate powerhouse. Seniors are at high risk for B12 and folate deficiency, which cause fatigue, depression, memory loss, and even nerve damage. Beef liver contains these nutrients in a perfectly usable form. Iron for the aging body. Unlike the iron in spinach or cereals, the heme iron in beef liver is easily absorbed and gentle on the stomach, vital for fighting anemia without causing constipation. Choline, zinc, copper, and selenium. Each serving provides a matrix of nutrients that work together to maintain a sharp brain, quick reflexes, and robust immunity. Natural synergy. No pill or supplement on the market can reproduce the exact balance of micronutrients found in beef liver. In medicine, we call this nutrient synergy. The effect is greater than the sum of its parts. Real patient story: a 68-year-old retired teacher had suffered from chronic fatigue, hair loss, and constant brain fog. She was eating a healthy modern diet but shunned organ meats. After I encouraged her to try beef liver once a week, she reported within 6 weeks brighter skin, more energy, improved mood, and even her blood tests for anemia improved. How to eat liver if you dislike the taste. Start with small amounts, 30 to 50 grams, mixed into ground meat, meatballs, or chili. Soak in milk or lemon water to mellow the flavor. If absolutely necessary, high-quality desiccated liver capsules are available, but real food is best. If there's one food that exemplifies good fat for seniors, it's the humble avocado. It is a mainstay in Mediterranean and Latin diets, and for good reason. Avocado is the intersection of delicious, creamy satisfaction and science-backed health benefits. Why do I recommend avocado to seniors almost universally? Heart-healthy, monounsaturated fats. The primary fat in avocado, oleic acid, is also found in olive oil and linked with better heart health, lower inflammation, and improved cholesterol profiles. Blood sugar stability. Despite being rich and creamy, avocado has virtually no sugar and only minimal net carbohydrates, making it safe for diabetics and anyone seeking stable energy. Fiber for gut health. One avocado contains about 13 to 14 grams of fiber, more than most vegetables. This feeds your gut microbiome, prevents constipation, and supports regular digestion. Potassium and magnesium. These minerals lower blood pressure, help muscles contract smoothly, and support nerve function. Improved nutrient absorption. The fats in avocado help you absorb more of the vitamins A, D, E, K, and antioxidants from other foods. Soft, easy texture. For those with dental or swallowing issues, avocado is gentle and easily digested. Clinical example. One of my oldest patients, age 88, struggled with leg cramps and constipation. She added half an avocado to lunch daily, and in 3 weeks, her cramps diminished, her digestion improved, and she felt more satiated between meals. When we talk about longevity foods that have withstood the test of time and clinical science, wild-caught salmon is always at the top of my list for seniors. Why is wild salmon a keystone in reversing aging naturally? Unmatched omega-3 content. Wild salmon is loaded with EPA and DHA, the direct, bioavailable omega-3s our bodies desperately need with age. These fats reduce systemic inflammation, nourish the brain, maintain heart rhythm, and even protect the eyes from degeneration. Muscle preservation. Each 6-ounce fillet offers 35-40 grams of complete, high-quality protein vital for combating age-related muscle loss, sarcopenia. Micronutrient treasure trove. Rich in selenium for antioxidant defense, vitamin B12 for nerves and energy, vitamin D for immunity and bones, and astaxanthin, an antioxidant pigment that gives wild salmon its red hue and protects brain cells from aging. Low toxins, high purity. Wild salmon contains significantly less mercury and toxins compared to farmed fish, and is naturally colored, not artificially dyed. Versatile and delicious. Grilled, baked, or as sashimi, wild salmon is easy to enjoy and highly palatable for nearly everyone, even seniors with sensitive digestion. Clinical insight. A retired firefighter, age 72, with early memory, decline and high cholesterol, replaced red meat dinners with wild salmon 3 times a week. After 6 months, his cholesterol improved, memory stabilized, and he felt 20 years younger in energy and mood. No anti-aging diet for seniors is complete without extra virgin olive oil, EVOO. Not only is EVOO the foundation of the world's longest-lived populations, Mediterranean blue zones. It is also therapeutic for the aging body. Why should every senior use EVO daily? Anti-inflammatory polyphenols. EVOO contains powerful antioxidants, oleocanthal, hydroxytyrosol, that directly reduce inflammation, protecting blood vessels, brain cells, and even joints from rusting. Heart and brain protection. The monounsaturated fat, oleic acid, in olive oil improves cholesterol profiles, lowers blood pressure, and has been shown in studies to reduce heart attack and stroke risk by up to 30%. Improved cognition. Seniors who regularly consume EVA have better memory and slower cognitive decline, thanks to compounds that support neuroplasticity and reduce amyloid buildup. Better nutrient absorption. EVA helps the body absorb carotenoids, lutein, beta-carotene, and fat-soluble vitamins from vegetables, eggs, and fish, resistant to oxidation. Unlike cheap seed oils, EVOO is stable at moderate cooking temperatures and less likely to form harmful byproducts. Real-life insight. A 65-year-old woman with high blood pressure and early arthritis switched to using EVOO for all her cooking and salads. After 3 months, her blood pressure dropped, joint pain eased, and her doctor cut her medications in half. Always buy cold-pressed, fresh EVOO in dark bottles. Use 2 tablespoons daily on salads, cooked vegetables, or as a finish for meats and fish. Many seniors mistakenly believe that vegetables all raise blood sugar or that greens are optional. In reality, non-starchy vegetables are your best friends for longevity, delivering fiber, micronutrients, antioxidants, and gut-healing compounds without spiking glucose. What qualifies as non-starchy vegetables? Spinach, kale, chard, arugula, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, zucchini, asparagus, bell peppers, celery, cucumbers, radishes, mushrooms, and leafy salad greens. Why do these vegetables matter so much for aging well? Metabolic safety. Non-starchy veggies are extremely low in carbs, 5g net 100g, so they rarely raise blood sugar even in diabetics. Fiber for digestion and immunity. Insoluble fiber improves bowel movements, while soluble fiber feeds your gut bacteria, making short-chain fatty acids that fight inflammation. Micronutrient density. Leafy greens are loaded with folate, magnesium, potassium nutrients many older adults lack. Critical for nerves, muscles, heart rhythm, and DNA repair. Cancer-fighting phytochemicals. Cruciferous veggies, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, have sulforaphane and indole-3 carbinol, compounds that help your body detox and may lower cancer risk. Volume and satiety. Eating a big salad fills you up without extra calories, supporting healthy weight and reducing cravings for sugary foods. Mental well-being. People who eat more greens and colorful veggies report better mood and cognitive function. A 71-year-old man with chronic constipation and brain fog started eating 2 large cups of sautéed greens and mixed veggies daily with olive oil. Within 2 weeks, his digestion improved, his energy rose, and he described mental clouds clearing away. Steam, sauté, or roast veggies with olive oil to improve digestibility and taste. Rotate different types and colors for variety and maximum nutrition. No single change preserves independence and vitality for seniors more than maintaining and building muscle. That's why optimal protein is the foundation stone of every anti-aging diet. Here, 2 protein sources stand out: pasture-raised eggs and whey isolate. Why are these protein sources game changers for seniors? Fight sarcopenia. With age, muscles become stubborn, needing more protein to stimulate growth. Anabolic resistance. Eggs and whey are rich in leucine, the key amino acid to trigger muscle building via the mTOR pathway. Bioavailability. Egg protein sets the gold standard. Our bodies absorb and utilize it better than almost any other source. Comprehensive nutrition. Pasture-raised eggs also provide choline, lutein, vitamin D, B12, and omega-3s. Digestibility. Whey isolate, not concentrate, is fast-absorbing, low in lactose, tolerated even by those with dairy issues, and spikes muscle protein synthesis after exercise or with breakfast. Blood sugar friendly. Both are low carb with minimal effect on insulin, except the small useful spike from whey, which actually supports muscle. Practical for real life. Eggs are affordable and versatile. Whey isolate is perfect for quick breakfasts, smoothies, or post-workout shakes. Great for those with weak appetite or dental issues. A 35-year-old woman struggling to regain strength after illness began eating 2 pasture-raised eggs at breakfast and a scoop of unflavored whey isolate in a smoothie after physical therapy. In 8 weeks, she reported more energy, walked farther, and her muscle tone improved, confirmed by her physical therapist. Aim for 25-30 g high-quality protein per meal, e.g. 3 4 eggs or 1 scoop whey plus 2 eggs. Spread protein intake across 2-3 meals for best effect. Always pick plain, cold processed whey isolate. Avoid sugar, flavors, fillers. Don't be fooled by healthy foods. What really nourishes the aging body. As we get older, taking care of our health means making smarter choices about what we eat. But the grocery store aisles are full of foods that look healthy or are cleverly marketed to us as good for you. Are they really the best choices for seniors? Especially those who are insulin resistant or trying to avoid chronic disease. Let's take a closer look. The trap of trendy, healthy foods. Many seniors are drawn to foods with labels like whole grain, low fat, or natural. Granola bars, fruit juice, protein bars, rice cakes, and whole wheat bread all sound healthy, maybe even ideal for someone your age. But appearances can be deceiving. Here's why. Granola bars and protein bars, often packed with sugar and processed grains, which can spike your blood sugar and leave you feeling hungry. Fruit juice, stripped of fiber, concentrated in sugar, raises blood glucose much like soda. Low-fat yogurt. The healthy fat is removed and replaced with added sugars or starches to improve taste, but this is worse for your metabolism. Rice cakes and whole grain bread, simple carbs that quickly break down into sugar in your body, causing spikes in blood glucose and insulin. Canola and vegetable oil, often used in packaged healthy foods, these seed oils can be inflammatory and unstable, especially when heated. Here's a sample anti-aging meal plan using the 8 Zero-Carb, Zero-Sugar Superfoods, suitable for US, Vietnamese, or any global senior community. Breakfast. 2 pasture-raised eggs, boiled or omelet. 1 avocado, sliced. Sautéed spinach in olive oil, black coffee or herbal tea. Lunch. Wild salmon fillet, grilled or baked. Big salad with mixed leafy greens, cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, olive oil dressing. 1 to 2 sardines, optional for extra omega-3. Snack, if needed. Plain Greek yogurt, unsweetened, with a scoop of whey. Isolate and a few walnuts. Dinner, beef liver, 50,000 to 75 g, sautéed with onions and broccoli, steamed non-starchy veggies, e.g. zucchini, cauliflower. Drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. Before bed, if hungry, 1 boiled egg or a small serving of sardines. Rotate vegetables, proteins, and healthy fats for variety. Hydrate well, water, herbal tea. Portion sizes should match appetite and medical needs. Adjust as needed for local ingredients and preferences. Despite its remarkable benefits, the zero-carb, zero-sugar approach can be misunderstood or misapplied, especially among seniors. Here are the most common mistakes I see in my clinic and how to avoid them. 1. Cutting carbs too fast. Many seniors abruptly eliminate all carbs, even vegetables, leading to fatigue, headaches, and digestive upset. Doctor's advice: transition gradually. Keep non-starchy veggies for fiber, vitamins, and gentle carbs. Reduce bread, pasta, rice, sugars first. 2. Eating too little protein. Fear of kidney strain, or myths about high protein, make some eat too little protein, risking muscle loss. Doctor's advice: most seniors need more high-quality protein, not less. Unless you have advanced kidney disease, under a doctor's care. Target 1.2–1.6 g protein/cause body weight day. 3. Relying on low-carb, packaged foods. Many low-carb snacks, bars, and shakes are packed with artificial sweeteners, cheap seed oils, or hidden sugars. Doctor's advice: focus on whole, minimally processed foods. Eggs, fish, meats, avocados, olive oil, real vegetables. 4. Neglecting hydration and salt. Switching to low-carb can cause the body to lose water and salt, electrolytes, leading to dizziness or cramps. Doctor's advice: drink more water. Add a pinch of good salt to food or water, especially if you sweat or are active. 5. Fearing all fats. After decades of low-fat messaging, some seniors avoid fats, missing out on vital calories and nutrients. Doctor's advice: eat healthy fats. Olive oil, avocado, fatty fish, eggs. They help absorb nutrients and keep you satisfied. So, ignoring individualization, no one diet fits all. Some seniors do best with a bit more fruit or certain tubers. Monitor your labs, energy, digestion, and adjust accordingly. If nutrition is the engine, then lifestyle is the steering wheel that determines how long and how joyfully you travel the road of aging. Over my decades of practice, I have seen that the true fountain of youth isn't found in a single food, pill, or even meal plan. It is found in the synergy of small, powerful habits, day after day. Movement. Motion is lotion for every joint and cell. Why it matters. Sedentary seniors age faster body and mind. Movement boosts blood flow, insulin sensitivity, mood, and even memory. What works? Not everyone needs the gym. Gentle walks, chair exercises, light resistance bands, yoga, gardening. Even dancing to your favorite song can transform energy and mobility. Doctor's tip: pair movement with protein, like a post-walk egg or whey shake, to maximize muscle building and repair. Sleep, the nightly reset button. Why it matters. Poor sleep increases hunger, inflammation, brain fog, and the risk of diabetes. What works? Regular sleep-wake times, a dark, cool bedroom, and a simple bedtime routine. No screens, calming music, or reading. Doctor's tip: magnesium-rich foods, avocado, leafy greens, can gently support deeper sleep. 3. Social connection, food for the soul. Why it matters. Loneliness increases disease and shortens lifespan even more than obesity or smoking. Eating meals with others, joining a club, or connecting online lifts mood and purpose. What works? Invite family for a cooking night. Join a gardening or walking group, or try volunteering. Doctor's tip: share your anti-aging meals and discoveries. You may inspire others and build a circle of health. Stress management, the invisible sugar. Why it matters. Chronic stress quietly raises blood sugar, blood pressure, and inflammation. What works? Breathing exercises, meditation, prayer, light stretching, nature walks, journaling, or gentle music can all lower stress. Don't hesitate to seek professional help if anxiety or sadness persist. Aging well is a family journey, not a solo act. The greatest transformations I've witnessed always happen when children, grandchildren, or friends Walk alongside the elders shopping, cooking, moving, and celebrating together. My message to the next generation: don't wait until you or your loved ones face illness or frailty. Share meals, ask about their favorite childhood dishes, experiment together with new longevity recipes. Listen to their stories, let them teach you, and teach them too. You are not just preserving the health of your elders, but passing down the wisdom and joy of living well. Because healthy habits, like love, are most powerful when shared. 1. Start small. Today, swap one processed carb, bread, noodles, juice, for a superfood, eggs, avocado, greens. 2. Build protein anchors into every meal. Aim for 25 to 30 g protein per meal. Eggs, fish, beef, whey. 3. Fill half your plate with non-starchy vegetables. Choose a rainbow: green, orange, purple, white. 1. Add a good fat ritual. Drizzle olive oil, add avocado, or include a handful of walnuts. 1. Move, connect, and rest. Take a walk after meals, call a friend, sleep with a grateful heart. Remember, consistency is more important than perfection. Every healthy choice is an investment in tomorrow's energy, clarity, and independence. Aging is inevitable, but decline is optional. With the right foods, habits, and spirit, you can write your own aging story full of strength, clarity, and connection. Whether you're 60, 70, 80, or beyond, every meal is a new chance to heal, to build, to thrive. Your future is not written in your genetics, but in your choices today and every day. As a doctor, my final wish for you: may you eat well, move often, laugh much, and love deeply. Because the secret to reversing aging is not just in the food, but in the joy and meaning you infuse into every day of your precious life. Aging is not a straight line. Even the healthiest seniors face setbacks. An illness, a fall, the loss of a spouse, or just days of low mood and energy. Here's what I've learned from hundreds of resilient elders. 1. Accept, don't deny. It's normal to feel angry, sad, or scared after a health crisis. Naming your feelings is the first step to healing. So ask for and accept help. Don't hesitate to lean on family, friends, or your care team. Even a small gesture, help with meals, a walk together, someone to listen, can change everything. 3. Keep your rituals, however small. Even in a hospital bed, you can ask for an egg at breakfast, stretch your fingers, or listen to a favorite song. Familiar habits are anchors in rough seas. 4. Write down your small victories. Walk to the mailbox. Ate a healthy meal? Called an old friend? Note it down. Every win counts. 5. Reframe the story. Instead of "I'm falling apart," try, "My body is calling for change. I still have the power to heal, grow, and give." Many older adults face complex health issues: heart disease, diabetes, kidney disease, joint pain, cancer recovery. How can the zero-carb, zero-sugar superfood lifestyle fit safely? Heart disease, hypertension. Focus on healthy fats: olive oil, avocado, fatty fish. Minimize salt if your doctor advises. Prioritize potassium-rich vegetables. Avoid processed meats, excess animal fat, or packaged keto snacks. Diabetes. Track blood sugar, especially when cutting carbs. Medication doses may need adjusting. Favor small, frequent meals rich in protein and fiber. Kidney disease. Monitor protein intake as advised by your nephrologist. Often moderate, not high. Limit sodium. Avoid salty fish or processed protein supplements. Arthritis, joint pain. Omega-3 rich fish, olive oil, and colorful veggies help fight inflammation. Limit red meat, processed oils, and refined carbs. Cancer recovery. Protein is crucial for healing and immune strength. Eggs, fish, liver, and whey isolate. Hydrate well. Eat small, frequent meals, and work with your doctor, dietitian for custom plans. Aging is not a finish line. It's the start of a new, powerful chapter. Every meal, every movement, every choice is a brushstroke painting your story of strength, vitality, and joy no matter your age. You now hold in your hands the most effective, natural strategies to reverse aging. Zero-Carb, zero-sugar superfoods, joyful movement, powerful connection, and a mindset that says I can grow younger every day. But true transformation only happens when you take the first step. So are you ready to start living not just longer, but stronger? If you found inspiration, hope, or practical tips today, don't keep them to yourself. Join our YouTube health channel. Subscribe to never miss the latest science-backed health tips and superfood guides. Like and share this video so your loved ones can join the journey. Comment below with your own questions, stories, or victories. We read everyone, and your journey inspires others. Remember, you are not alone. This is a community, a movement, where age is just a number, and health is a choice we make together. See you in the next video where your best years are always ahead.